So this is 37 Thatcher Street in Bangor in the middle of a rainstorm, but it's a great little spot. It's Main Street down there. It has a great parking area. It has a full basement under the house, and there's a couple of doors that go down to it. And then it's got the storage building that goes with it, which is kind of awesome because the basement is wet here. So it has a nice storage building for anything you might want to put storage in. It's got this awesome deck, which kind of wraps around. It's just hugely oversized. Put your grill, put your patio set, whatever you need. And then it's got a good sized lawn without it being too big. We're gonna go inside because I don't want to stay in the rain, good Lord. So anyways, hopefully I'd spend a little more time outside typically, but with the pouring rain, well, stop. The house itself, completely gone through. The owner took a year, renovated the entire thing. It's got beautiful hardwood floors, which have been all covered up. So there's a couple imperfections. You can see one there, and there's one over there. But they basically took up, I think, 3 layers of flooring and then had them professionally refinished. All the walls sheetrocked. It's got brand new baseboard around. Kitchen. They left some nice original features like the beadboard, but solid granite countertop, just beautiful. New stainless steel appliances, of course. Has a dishwasher there, a built-in microwave, the deep sink, the the faucet has a sink. Faucet pot is what these are called for filling pots. And then it's also got a sprayer, which is pretty cool. And good storage throughout the house. For an older home, it's really got nice storage with closets. 2 of the bedrooms have closets. One has a really small one, so I don't really count that. But it's got a nice full bath here. It's got a closet shower type, one of the small ones. Still like 36 inches, so decent. And it means if somebody's upstairs, you can still take a shower if it's busy. Everything, again, new though. New vanity. And then it's got washer dryer hookup, side by side. This does not have to stay here, but it came with the new vanity. So somebody could use that for storage. And it does have a vent to the outside that you can hook to right there. So washer dryer hookup, side by side. The other neat thing is they completely redid the electric. So that's been redone. They did leave a few little old touches, like it's got the original doorbell and it works. Outside you push it. And it's got a thimble that was original to the house. It was here when they bought it, so they left it after sheetrock and they put it back. There's a fireplace on the other side of this, and this is where they would have hooked up the original wood stove that was in the house. So that was kind of neat. Of course, it does have a thermostat. Tenant is responsible for utilities. They did add ceiling fans. All the light fixtures are new. The bedrooms have got ceiling fans. They did the dimmable lights here as well. It's got this really nice fireplace. It is for aesthetics only because you can't get homeowners insurance if it's a rental with somebody burning wood, which is what it's set up for. So that can't be used, but it is a nice visual effect. They added the outlet on top so somebody could put a wall mount TV there if they wanted to. And it's got dimmers on the lights, and they put the ones over there so if somebody did want to put a TV there, they can dim down or they can go off. They really put some nice thought into it. It does come with the window shades in all of them. It's got this little entry here that goes, of course, upstairs. One of the other neat features is it does have this bonus huge kind of front entry porch. And this could be, it does have outlets over here. It doesn't have heat. So if you were going to use it for an office or a playroom or some sort of bonus space, you could use it 3 seasons, I think, easily. The 4th season, you might want to run a little electric heater or something. Or if you're just going to use it for storage or for sitting area, you don't need anything for it. They did refinish the hardwood floors here too. Another surprise, they found these under paint, so they refinished them, which is really nice. The upstairs, again, they kind of went through everything. Brand new bathroom from scratch, and it's got 2 bedrooms and an office, or 3 bedrooms if you don't mind the small closet. up here. At the top of the stairs, this is the second bath. Real tile on the floor. They did a brand new tub, real tile around it. The built-in to set stuff in. It's tall too. That's the other advantage of the house. It's got really tall ceilings. Nice new vanity. And they did add a vent fan too. A lot of old houses, they don't have fans. So, very nice. Refinished all of these floors. This room, I think, probably be the master. It's got a little like hanging area here. It's got the ceiling fan with a light, which they've got remotes for each one. And you can turn it off, turn it on. Really nice for an old house. Windows are all vinyl replacement. I don't know if those are new or not. It does have a closet, which is the one spot they left the original wallpaper. It was in really good shape. And they thought it was kind of a neat touch to leave it, so they did do that. Again, you notice most of the old houses, a lot of these will only have like one outlet in an entire room. It's kind of crazy, but you notice they added a ton of them. So that's a really nice feature. I will mention it does just have a regular switch too if you don't want to use the actual remote. And as you walk around here, there's a big linen closet, which is kind of nice. A lot of these old houses just don't have great closet space. So this has got nice, a lot of shelving, tons of room for linens. Another bedroom. Again, original hardwood. Decent size. Still has the same remote for the fan. And then regular size closet. The unit does have a thermostat for the upstairs too, so if you like it like a little cooler when you sleep, you can adjust that. Another bedroom or office, depending on if somebody wants to use it, because it doesn't have a very big closet. It's really small, but could be good for somebody who doesn't care about a closet or have stuff that goes with that. The ceiling fan up above, of course, same. Blinds that come with it, and then the light and the fan shut off, which is great. Not a bunch of pull chains, which is what you see in a lot of these old houses. And then it does have a full basement, so that storage building is nice because the basement is wet. You could still put stuff in the basement without any issue. Just you'd have to put it up on pallets and in totes, because it can get, when it rains really hard, or in the spring when you've got snow melt off, the basement does get water in it, and it can, you know, have a quarter or a half an inch to one side that runs over. It has a natural drain, so it isn't something that stays, but it can be there, and is not something. The owner actually had a big crack fixed in the wall, thinking that would help, and it helped a little bit, but it didn't completely. Now, this basement has got 2 exterior entrances, and that's kind of unusual. However, the former owner, I guess, had a business. He retired, and he was a locksmith, and so he brought it here. In fact, did some additions to the house, etc. So when he did that, this is, again, the full basement. And again, it looks dry, but in fairness, like it's raining now, and you notice it's got a little thing here. And if it rains for a couple of days, you'll see water here, and it naturally runs over to the floor drain that's over there. And they've got a dehumidifier here that's running, and if you run a dehumidifier, it'll keep it dry. It is necessary to run a dehumidifier because it eliminates, oh, yikes. That's the other bad thing about being tall, and I can stand up here, which is nice, but still stuff hangs down. So this part that is the that's the porch over there, and it's got the bathroom, the first floor bathroom. Of course, originally wasn't here. This was an addition and part of the kitchen. So it has a stairway that comes down here, and you can see here they've got little stuff just up on stuff to keep it dry if it gets a little moisture. They used to have the washer dryer hook up down here. That obviously moving up to that bathroom, awesome, because you don't need to come down in the basement to do your laundry. Most people don't want to do that. It is an oil-fired boiler that does the hot water. So, and the owner does service that. Tenant's responsible for having fuel on delivered and not running out, etc. But the owner, if something goes wrong with the furnace itself, the owner will take care of that. The nice thing is that the former owner added this entry because they had a little workshop down here where he rekeyed stuff for people even in his retirement. So this is a little unusual, and this doesn't seem to get much moisture, probably because it's a little higher. So this basically has, if somebody is into crafts or has a hobby or things like RC cars, something like that, it'd be awesome. There's outlets everywhere, tons of built-in shelving, workbench, more shelving. So absolutely great if somebody had something they were into. It would be a great little fit for somebody who has a nice little hobby. So if you don't, then it can just be left, no issue at all. So that completes 37 Thatcher Street. Trying to think what else might be pertinent. It's basically available right away. I'm going to take my shoes back off so I'm not tracking through. They had somebody come through and clean. Did a really good job. So, and this does have nice tall ceilings. Again, I'm 6 feet tall and I can stand under the light without a problem. Same thing over here. Ceiling fan, and I'm nowhere near it, even though I'm 6'2". So that's a really nice feature. A lot of newer homes, they have lower ceilings. And even some of the older homes have low ceilings, like on the second floor. And so that can be a challenge. But if you are interested, please do our application on our Rent Bangor site, and we will get right back to you. rentbangor.com